Hello, welcome back. Last time I learned how Army of One works, and also got 5 stars on the first Zernitra. There's something funny with my save data right now. I just spent some money on Fang's weapon, I think? That's fine. If I need money, I'll go get money. And I do want Fang to have nice weapons so that I can consider her for inclusion in the party. I should do the same for Hope. This poor boy just keeps being forgotten by me. Another thing I forgot is I got lots of crystal points and I don't want to let them go to waste. So let's use them now. Lightning, you're the party leader right now, just like old times. 551115, huh? Not a single thing left to get in the 5s. I think I was considering improving Sentinel? I was more than considering it, I was in the middle of doing it, right? Yes, and I was spending on that and wondering whether that actually made sense. You're a deep protector and I want to keep you that way, so not Saboteur. I might as well finish this and get the HP. I don't think I actually want to get you Synergy at the moment, but what would it get me once I'm past all the elements? Protect? Eh. Shell? Eh. Boon, sure, whatever. Vigilance? Okay. Haste, eventually, okay. Well, Synergist is mildly interesting, Sentinel's more interesting, so let's do that. Imagine if I got all the way to the end of the entire Crystarium and still didn't feel like I had any idea how to deal with Lungui or Vercingetorix. It might happen. Oops. Because the amount of stuff left there that's actually useful is not extremely large. Still can't understand these words at all. You know a little bit of Sentinel. You're a provocateur. Medic, I think, might be your next thing. However, if I would work on Saboteur, you could learn D-Shell, which is cool. Right, no, I had decided you will continue Saboteur. Lightning remains the one with just D-Protect, but Saz was eventually gonna get... was it Slow? Daze? Dispel. I don't think I've ever cast Dispel. I don't think Saboteurs do it on their own. I need to do it manually. Yeah, Daze, Slow, eventually. Okay, so Saboteur is fairly interesting. Sentinel... I don't think you need Sentinel. Medic, though. Would I seriously... Well, having a good second medic... Not having to deal with everything that comes with bringing hope. You learn Curasa. Yeah, that has caught my eye. Do you learn Curaja? No, but you do learn Curasa. You learn Curasa. I'm convinced. Medic says. Okay. Vanil, what's your status? What am I doing today, by the way? Raktavidya, probably? I think so. Saboteur is not at level 5. Let's fix that. Done. Our friends? Is that what she said? Probably not. Synergist, what could you learn? You have... do you have anything? Why were you ever Synergist? You have Bar Thunder. Let's do this another way. A bit quicker. You have Vigilance and Veil. Oh, yeah. The two interesting ones that Saz can't cover. Sorry, Veil is... Yes. Vigilance... No, he has Saz. Veil is the one. Does that go any further? Do you learn anything else? Like 2 hasters. Oh, 2 hasters. Would that be... Lightning eventually? Hold on, did Lightning... Was she gonna learn Haste eventually? Not that. And fire, and water. I think yes, but at the very, very end. Is that right? Oops. Vigilance, then haste. Yeah, yes, but at the very, very end. So she could be my second haster. But I'm not even going that route right now. You will not learn any such thing, right? Are there, like, synergists with Veil and synergists with haste? And no, Hope has both. Protectora. Shellra. This one goes counterclockwise. Bravera. That's unusual. Faithra. Okay. So that's kind of interesting. Actually, yeah, those last few would be super nice to have. Okay, Synergist, very tempting. Sentinel, not in the slightest, I think. No, Sentinel really not in the slightest. Let me go all the way through it just to make sure there's nothing unique or incredible here. There's Reprieve. It's pretty expensive to get there. And I'd have to be as Sentinel, that would put me at 1 HP, even so. It might someday be actually very relevant to have 3 heads of a tortoise, all with Reprieve. Yeah, I could see that as a thing, but that's a pretty distant possibility. Commando, Commando, Commando. I'm not even looking again at Synergist. Commando is 100% what I should be doing. Zero question. As soon as I realized what the other role was. Forget everything else. I feel silly for not having done this earlier. That's more like it. So you get Scourge. Yeah, I want Scourge. I can get that today. Fang, have I spent on you recently? No. You're working on Ravager, I'm pretty sure. 525400. If I gave you a Synergist level, you could learn Veil, which again is an uncommon. And Bravera this early? Oh. See if I can get Braver and Faithra. Because that interests me greatly. Got one of them. Got the other one. Does she ever learn haste? Protectora probably would be good to have too. Shellra, yeah, sure. Yes, you do learn haste. Oh, Synergist Fang could be pretty incredible. Huh. That is some good stuff. Not in the back half, but in the front half, very much so. Here's the big stat upgrades. Let's get Overwhelm. Since it's right there, ripe for the picking. Ooh. Ooh. I think after this, though... Yeah, HP is kind of a thing you need. Let's go for that. Okay, that was a very nice upgrade right there. Hope! I need to give you a good weapon. Ravager, not level 5, working that. Okay, done. Synergist mastered, Medic mastered, Saboteur. You know a few things. What can Saboteur Hope learn to do? You're not quite at Jinx? Get there. Poison Ga. Interesting. Slow Ga. Yes, that's very interesting. Not gonna get it this round, but maybe later today. What was the other ones I could have looked at? Sentinel, you're fine. Ravager, you're done. Commando, yeah, you'll need that. But I can get Sloga first. Snow. Currently on the bench. I'll probably pull him off at some point, though. You don't know any synergy. What could you learn? Protect, Vigilance, Shell, Bravery, Faith. You look like the least interesting synergist to me. Does it ever get interesting? Haste eventually. Yeah, but that's a long way off. Yeah, least interesting synergists. Medic. What's your potential? Do you ever learn Kurasa or Kuraja? And Esuna, early-ish, kinda. Doesn't ever Benic, though. Kurasa is pretty deep in there. That's as far as it goes, though. Okay, well, not that. You're a saboteur for... Ah, I had been working on this, yes. I wanted you to learn... Daysguy is kind of neat. Sloga, yeah, kind of neat. Fogga could be relevant for something. Painga, certainly possible. Alright, Saboteur is a good choice. Ravager, you're not done with Ravager, though. Okay, well, this first. And then, yeah, Medic wasn't interesting, Synergist was the least interesting, so Saboteur. Yeah, this growth egg is just kind of accelerating me to the end of the Crystarium. I strongly suspect I'm going to get to the point where I'm maxed out on crystal points with nothing to spend them on. That's fine, I'll just consider that part of 100%ing this game. Which I'm still not sure if I want to seriously try and do. I mean, I want to try, as much as is reasonable to try. How much will actually happen is up to fate. Rakhtavija. How's my money? Very low. Extremely low. Basically nothing. Is this the right way? Yes. Wish they lock tether. Those are the words I hear. Wish they lock tether. I'm sure at least one of those words is wrong. Or the song's not in English. Still don't know. But if it's in another language, I can't tell what other language it would be. Pretty sure it's not Japanese. Didn't I decide this was heavily accented English? I think that's what I thought last time. Primeval Crossroads. That's right. I've read and noticed that name before. Sure. Probably gonna bully you, actually.
Thank you.
Let's see what a
Change of plan.
Saboteur could do to a Gurengach. Anything of interest? You got an Imperil in there, that's nice. I somehow got 5 stars in this once, probably with a Deceptisol. Because I don't know how I did that. This is like the hardest one to get 5 stars on somehow. Oh, I should have, well, I didn't. The amount of time this takes, Army of One's not worth it. Yeah, 3 stars. That's a good run. I spent my bombshells, don't need to think about that limit. Where am I going? What's the name of the mission I want? Tyrannicide, what is that? Tyrant, who is that? Fault-Warren's it's E5, okay. What's a Tyrant? It's one with Forged Blade? Yeah, it's one with Forged Blades. The Abyss is a Verdile, already 5-starred it. Right, okay, so it's Emergent Evolution. No! Unfocused Rage. This one. What were Active Age's mechanics? That was an inertial barrier fight. Okay, E3, I need to get to D2, so I want to go via C1 or C2. For variety, let's go via C1 maybe. I say that, but I'm already standing here, so no. On the next loop, because I probably won't 5-star this first try, I'll try to remember to go the other way. I should be able to step on your tail. I think that counted as stepping on the tail? No, it did not. Never mind. This is a haste then Cerberus fight, I think. Does Vanille know Blitz? I don't think she does. Does she ever learn it? Somebody's haste is gone. That's fine. And that was a 5-star performance. She does not know Blitz. Does she ever learn it? I mean, of these three, she was the one who was not a natural commando. Scourge. Adrenaline. Deathblow. Ruinga. I mean, that's like Blitz. Close enough. But also the answer is no. She does not ever learn it. It is more expensive. That's a 3 ATB segment ability, I think. Yeah, a Ruinga and a Blitz fit exactly in a 5-segment ATB gauge. Ochu! Wait, Ochu gives me the Moonblossom Seed, which sells for a small premium at least. I could still go here via C1 for variety if I wanted. No, this is C2. I could still go here via... Wait, no, this is D2? No, this is C2. Whatever. I don't remember needing to change strategies for you, so I'm just going to go in exactly as I am and be satisfied, probably.
Thanks.
Michael, you go away. Oh right, I do want to unfire. I'll put on a bully paradigm in a second. I've been unfired. Vigilance, Faith, sounds fine. Alright, let's just try Disaster. All the fire. I should be... if I Cerberus... people will not focus on this target, so I'm just gonna try Disaster, actually. Burn down this mossy boulder. There we go. This is fine with me. I'd probably go faster with Cerberus. I don't need to focus on a target anymore. Oh yeah.
I'm tougher than you thought, huh?
Whoa, something like the big spark came off of your weapon or something. I saw a big orange thing go toward the ground when you were doing that flip. 2 Moonblossom Seeds. I thought it was just 1. Yeah, sold for premium. Okay, it's left. And I get very confused about what's left and what's right here. Let's not have that happen again. I'm glad I don't have to deal with the tonberries on the way in here. Not until next time. Until I want to take care of the Neochu. Was that gonna happen next time? I don't know. No, I'd probably go out and hunt the other Roctaviges and Zernitras. There are lots of other Zernitras outside. Do I think I could 5-star all of them? Yes. Do I think I can do it now? Maybe. Salamandrine. Wait. 1, 2, 3 Seath Stones. Yes. Right, the Borgabear. Those have a lot of health. And I think these are pretty unavoidable. I'm wrong. But these are, because that's my mark. Get set, go. Smack, 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 smack. Is Bully worth anything here? I'm gonna guess it's unlikely. Right, that's as much bullying as I feel like doing. Don't I want to try disaster these? Let's assume yes. Okay, somebody's staggered, that's nice. Kaboom! Big Firaga, that's nice. Right, they stagger very quick, I remember that. What's their chain resistance? 20. Got a few staggered. Including the hero. Well, whichever uncooperative commando wants to do that, feel free. Oh, that was neat. Oops, not what I meant to do. Hold on, I'm starting in Hero's Charge. That involves a medic, doesn't it? So that's non-optimal for little fights. Guess that's the downside of melee attacks. They get dodged a lot. Alright, Lightning, do the thing. I should stroll the other way if I can. What happens if I shift now? She finishes her action. And it's dead before she touches it again. 4 stars, sure. Spoils are that many crystal points and 2 horns. Cool. And bomb cores. Oh. Okay, from here I desire to go to... is this Raktaveja? And this will show me the map and let me complete that sentence. E3, Raktaveja, yes, it's the closest one. Okay, first of all, I wanted to know what Moonblossom seeds sell for. Was it 8,000 each? They're way up here. They are not way up here. They're way down here. They are not way down here. Where are they? 6,000 each. Alright. So 12,000 per Ochu kill. I mean, that's something. It is more than nothing. I don't need to buy anything. There was something really close in the Krista, not that close. That's not a lot of points. Right, so what I wanted to see was... What's a Raktaveja? Remind me. That's not feral, that's Seath. Unusual? Yeah. Chain resistance 100, that's right, it's very resistant. Okay, so no de-shell, yes de-protect. Yes slow. Nobody in this party can slow. Do I want to switch to snow? I'll try not doing that. Oh, Shaman's Mark. I can just buy those. Yeah, but that takes money. It's not immune to Doom. Or is Doom that second last one? Is Doom even something that it's theoretically possible for me to inflict? Can, like, one of my summons do it or something? I've never seen a way that I could inflict Doom. Right, okay, so you're magical damage only, so General's Belt's not gonna help me. I want Witch's Bracelet? Oh, I forgot you had that. That's nice. I guess I'm imagining this is the correct way to go. Alright, no, sure. And my paradigms. Multicast. I remember multicast distinctly. You didn't learn Shelra already, did you? No. Did lightning? No. Okay, so de-protect. I'm going to say I want... What's it called? Espionage? Yeah, espionage. I don't think I'll be using Tortoise. I don't need to prepare for big attacks. Just, like, hold on with little ones. I will definitely be wanting Thaumaturgy. So I'm expecting to mostly stay in Tri-Disaster and Thaumaturgy while building that chain gauge, then Cerberus while cashing it in. Raktaveja was the monster who taught me about Cerberus. I guess I could use even odds for something. I have a I have an extra slot here. Anything I'd like to do. Does Raktaveja's status? I don't think so. I think it's just heavy damage and defense until I break through the shield, right? No, there's some interaction with status. Either he, like, clears his own status or can inflict something on me. Well, when I see what it is... Do I want Hero's Charge, or would I rather have... Actually, let's start with even odds. Would I rather have... Decimation? No, I like Hero's Charge. Honestly, let's start with Espionage. That makes a lot more sense than even odds. Vanille has the Marlboro wand. It has higher stats than the healing one. I actually think I would like improved cure for this. I would be doing very little statusing. Oh, wait, this is higher strength? I didn't realize that. I thought the Marlboro wand had more. Not shrouding right now. Inertial barrier, yep, I know you do that. The deep protect's not going to be relevant for a bit, but I'll try and do it anyway until I get hasted up. Alright, now, I don't know if I've hit you with a... I mean, I know I haven't hit you with a commando. Somebody has... Okay. I will thaumaturge when I need to. Honestly, I would like some shell, maybe? Actually, I get a lot of warning for that cast. I should tortoise.
Thanks. Thank you.
Okay, I don't have the, I don't quite have the build I want here. But I'm gonna stay here for a minute and, just remember how this works. Right, doesn't he do something as soon as his shield is broken that, like, removes his deprotect or something like that? Let's see if I can find that out. Ooh, you're, pained. That won't help me at all. Because you don't attack physically. This... Oh, I could be in Tortoise while I'm doing this, couldn't I? Ooh, that's very good. Ah, it kills all my haste. That's what happens. Oh, this creature is dead, right?
Thanks.
Like, I can one-cycle this, right? Get a haste up. Hit that Cerberus as soon as that last haste goes out, which I think it did? And then kill. Okay, thanks, Army of One. You did it. You did great. That's done. Wow, one cycle Raktavidya. That's a difference. Okay. Okay. Good grief, I did not expect to just wipe the floor with that creature. Okay. Well, that's nice. Easy kill. I thought I was going to spend all day on that. Let's go kill a double one. Wow. Let's get very overconfident suddenly. But no, really, I'm gonna walk out and kill the double one. Because I don't want to do Neochu, and that's the only other thing of interest in here right now. Unless I want to do a second round with Atticus and see what he gives me as the prize. And I don't right now. Okay, well hey, that's another check on my checklist. What would the next one be? Azurnitra. I guess I can go in order. Western Benchland, Eastern Taurus. That's all in that place. No, I'm set up for Raktavidya now. Zernitra. Let's do the other Raktavidya. It's not going to be a toothy grin. Ugalu? Yeah, just massive. What the heck? 3 stars? Oh. I forgot about you. And then there's a Humbaba I still need to do. Oh, there's a few more than I realized out here. Two-faced fiend, so many Zernitras, Gelatitan, sure. Okay, never mind, I have a lot to do out here. Yeah, this list doesn't end with Fault Warrens, that's just plopped right in the middle. Indomitable Will, that's the one I think. And Crushed by Doubt, oh, that's interesting too. Oh, my eye has been caught. Well, Indomitable Will is quick to try. Maybe I can do both. That and the Adamant Tortoise. I'm gonna try, maybe. Yeah, so I can put into action the tweaks that I thought I might need to make in that battle, in the next one. Yeah, when just one Rakhtavija is around, things are a lot simpler than when there are two. It's not going to be so easy to get my army of one. Oh, Cerberus. Cerberus will not follow my direction. They're going to spread out their damage because they're ornery like that. Only 2 paradigms attack. Funny how that is. Unless you count the little tiny bits of damage from Saboteur as attacks. Sentinel can technically attack, but that also barely counts. Alright, gonna have to do a Chocobo thing on the way back in again. That's okay. Hop. Big flippy flip. Oh, hi. You're gonna get espionaged. Ooh, Disholga. So you know that. Did it land on anybody? Did Saz just say thanks to himself? No, Vanille Essenat him, that's what happens. Or Cure, maybe. I forgot I had a medic in there. Just finish. Yeah, try Disaster's probably still quicker. Okay, that's done. Strigoi. Won't take long. Yay, you. I want to be at Arkeld Step Central Expense. I'm now feeling real curious. How much of what's happening here is based on knowledge and how much is based on stats? Like, if I were to pilot my old party from back when I first killed that Rakhtavija, how would it go? Obviously not as well as this, but even so, I think there would be a very large difference, just because this combat system is so much deeper than it seems like it would be. And I keep learning more and more about how to do it effectively. That one didn't get a caption. How do you spell I got turned around. What was that, a gold nugget? Hey, gold nugget, good. Good, good, good. I need those. No, someone else needs those, and they need to give me money for them. That behemoth's just frolicking and having a great time. Good for him. Am I going the right way? Why do I feel like I'm not? I am. Just because I veered right slightly, that's all. It's one of these. Which one do I think it is? I am going to think it's this one. I'm wrong. This one? No. Is this 59? Do they go in some sort of order? This is 59. Okay. So 62 logically would then be this one? Here we go, Raktavidya. Realistically speaking, this will probably take the rest of the day. Maybe not, though. If it doesn't, I'm doing the adamant tortoise. Now the weather gets bad, but nicely enough my chocobo waited for me. I kind of remember where this is. I'll bet I can find it without the map. Oh yeah, I think I know exactly where it is. Watch me be wrong, and then laugh in my face. It's just up on this peak, right? That's a cactuar. Alright. Laugh it up. Is it this peak here? There's no way up to that from here. There is one. Found it. That was close enough. Whoop! So, to make those tweaks I wanted to make. Ooh, with 2 tortoises is going to be a little more complicated, but I can still do it. What didn't I use? I didn't really care about Vanille's sabotage, so I think espionage can be replaced. Did I care about lightning sabotage? I don't think I got a deprotect in there. What else was I missing? Nothing in particular. No, I think this, something like that's probably fine? Do I really want Kamsin Med? Would I rather have Synergist with something else? Like a Ravager? Maybe Ravsin Rav? Let's replace this with Ravsin Rav. I think that's okay. So sure, start Hero's Charge, switch to Malevolence as soon as Commando's done its thing. Switch to Thaumaturgy if you need to. I almost would be tempted to do this. What's this called? Coordination. But no, let's see if ping-ponging between those two is good enough. I guess I'll just put Tortoise at the end of the list, then I'll know where it is. I usually want it in the middle, though, so that's where I'm going to put it. This is a weird order, but I think it's going to be fine. No equipment to change, let's just do it. That thing that starts lightning with bravery, is that relevant at all? I wonder. I am not tortoising, clearly. Got shell up, and that's probably the important one. You also do those things. Let's go with Try Disaster for a minute. Actually, better idea. Where's Tortoise? There it is. Okay, I did it. That's what I'm trying to do, trying to stagger. Double multicast happening. Okay, definitely time for Thaumaturgy, or actually Hero's Charge for a second. I want to refresh that. Oh, really? Okay, that's fine. Thanks for the Kiraja. About to stagger. Did I include a Saboteur in here anywhere? No, there are 0 Saboteurs. Ooh, ouch. I'm gonna do this for a bit. I would like to do that again, actually. I was a little slow with that, but you know what, stay here for a second. I'm gonna die. Okay, so lightning, I mean, Vanille is curing right now, that's great. Getting haste back up, that's great. Ouch. I'm gonna have to stay in Hero's Charge again, since commandos aren't cooperative. Could you Scourge? No. Okay, this will be a lot harder than single Rectivigil was, unsurprisingly. If I can 3-cycle the first one, I can probably 1-cycle the second one. I don't have a lot of insight into how nasty a multicast is going to be. Oh, right! There was a distance thing. There was some reason last time I fought this that I wanted it to be really far away from everybody. I don't remember what that was, but I had a reason once. What could that reason have been? Right, multicast with a multi-target, like I wanted snow to absorb it, and that to not happen to everybody else, or something like that? I think that was it. Forgot about that part of the strategy completely. I feel like this tortoise might be a waste. Maybe I'll stop bothering. I also feel like I really want to prolong that stagger for a little bit. Let's do a full commando chain. Oh, I don't like that double multicast. Okay. Well, I don't think any commandoing happened there. Well, too bad. Okay. Do the thing. Do the thing. Buffs are still here. Do that a second time. While this is happening, cast haste and stuff. Yeah, I like that I can still control my other 2 party members while this is going on. That's actually fantastic. That's not what I wanted. You know, I don't know that I have time for another of those. Well, let's imagine if I Cerberus now, then those 2 will do some damage on it, maybe? Oh, I don't know. Can you at least Scourge, maybe? No? Okay. Well, again, like I said, 3-cycle. That's the second one. That did the target amount of damage. It's a lot messier, unsurprisingly. At least survival isn't particularly a problem. Just as long as I'm paying a little bit of attention. Lightning's poisoned, which is annoying. Vanilla will probably fix that eventually. Do I want her to waste her time on that? Well, I don't want to waste my time on it. So sure, she can do it. Don't like the look of Lightning's health right now. First Tortoise, then Thaumaturge. Multicast coming. Heal quick, please. Thanks. And it wasn't even on her. Haste and Shell are up. Those are the important ones. Do you speed up your multicast as this goes on? They seem to be going pretty quickly. I'll bet part of the reason that I'm only getting a third as much of the damage as I did in the other one is because the other two Cerberus heads are doing something else. Actually, I want Hero's Charge for this. It's a little safer. And I want that haste to be happening. Do it a second time. I control my fate. Uh-oh! Okay, I guess I'll renew. Alright, kill. Kill, 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 kill. I'm gonna have to stay Hero's Charge. You can kill, though. It is dead. Just get it, get it, get it, get it. You got it. Okay, there we go. All is good now. It is very much together. This is great. While this is happening, I think I know what Wax says. It's a very active fight. I'm doing a lot. It's pretty great. I want a Cerberus again. Cerberus. That's just what Commando is called now. Alright, now will I be able to one-cycle this, like I'm imagining? We will see. Let's try some Malevolence. That might actually help with that. No, Malevolence doesn't have... Sorry, I'm mistaken. I don't have a Saboteur here. Pretty sure Deep Protect didn't land. Imperil might have. Maybe that was what made the difference last time. Do I do this once or twice? Probably twice. I'm gonna stay Tri-Disaster while I'm doing this first. Yeah, twice makes the most sense, I think. And while that happens a second time, that's Cerberus. Actually, I'm probably going to want Hero's Charge in a second. Yeah. Sounds great.
Thanks.
Get that haste up. And bring out the dog. Yeah, I'm not one-cycling you. Am I? Oh, I might be. Get that last little burst in there with a Scourge. Ah, so close, but not quite. Oh, no, you got it. That was, whatever it's called. Not Smite. The one that kills a thing at low HP. Excellent. Alright. I did one-shot that. It was a little harder, but perfectly doable. Cool. Good stuff. Alright, Admin Tortoise. All going according to plan. Where do I pick that up? Celia Springs, I think? Yes. I'm fairly certain that's correct. Let's double check, though. Crushed by Doubt. Celia Springs, Subterranean Lake. Hello, Behemoth King. We don't need to fight. Let's be friends. I got 10 bomb cores off of that, by the way. Same as the other one. It didn't double for double the Ruktivija. Why am I doing Adamant Tortoise? A lot of reasons. I want to upgrade the star rating, and I want to learn about that monster type in preparation for Lungwi. And I want to see what the mission reward is second time, and I want a chance at a Trapezahedron or a Platinum Ingot. Just a very good idea. Whether I get 5 stars or not, I'm just doing this the one time today, maybe. Money. Gold nugget, oh yeah, thank you Chocobo. You did great. And that was the only money worth thing that I got, but it was worth a bunch. How about my Crystarium? Nobody is using a growth egg right now. Oh, nobody's using a growth egg right now. At least while I'm wandering around, let's do that. Crystarium? Why am I Crystariuming? You know what? I'm not. I'll do that later. So, what do you suppose the target time was for Adamant Tortoise? Well, that's what I'm about to learn. I do wish that was... but it can't be. I wish that was a piece of information in the mission list. But it responds to the equipment I'm wearing, so it's... well, few options. Either it could dynamically update, letting me get the information a lot easier than actually doing the fight. Or it could give me the one that it gave me at the time, meaning it would have to know what equipment I was wearing at the time. Or it could just not show it, which is the easiest option, which is what they took. That is okay. Honestly, the way this game just subtly nudges me toward redoing things ultimately is good for my success rate at later things it asks me to do. But yeah, my growth is going to cap out at some point. Like, I could get to Crystarium maxed out, weapons maxed out, and I could still not have the Lungwi or the other thingy done. That is possible. I don't think it'll happen that way, though. I think the Northern High Plains a little closer. Both are kind of far away, though. Well, maybe I should Crystarium before this. Am I bringing lightning? Yes. And Saz and Vanille? Yep, probably. Let's see here. Tortoise. Try Disaster. Right. Cerberus is uncooperative. I may want... oh, you know what? Thaumaturgy I remember being good. I can debuff the legs. Do I care, though? It was the Lungwi that had different immunities. Okay, tell me about Saboteur potential on a Adamant Tortoise. There you are. That one is Curse, which I don't care about. Though I might be able to do it when it's on the ground. Okay, both of those can be deprotected. I think I do care about that because they have... oh, not that much health. Well, can I fit it into my Paradigm deck? I mean, I'll put it here. Okay, I remember using Solidarity. That's Tireless Charge. I remember using Tireless Charge. I do definitely want Cerberus for when the head's on the ground. That's non-negotiable. Tri-Disaster is obviously correct. Sentinel Tortoise I will use. Thaumaturgy, I remember using some. Maybe I want Hero's Charge instead of Thaumaturgy. Wait, but what am I missing? Is there something I want to replace Thaumaturgy with? I was thinking Aggression. Aggression? I was thinking Relentless Assault, so that the other two would follow the leader. No, that's unnecessary. For my current playstyle, it does not make sense. Hello, you two. I have a growth egg on. Gonna make some use of it, because I think this is the only fight I'm doing between here and there. Wow. Okay. Wow. Okay. Oh, but that was actually less impressive. Quick staggers, yes, but 7 seconds. Far from the best I've had. By like an entire second. Did I ever get a 5 seconds on that? I think I might have once. And this Chocobo ride gives me potential for finding more golden nuggets in the ground. That'd be great. Oh, there's something. Can you smell it yet? Oh yeah. If you're always looking straight ahead, it looks like you're looking at nothing. Ah. Millerite, okay. I think I've used that for some things. That's involved in upgrades. I still don't get along with this camera. I just stopped complaining about it because there's nothing I can do. Just deal with it. I hope it doesn't behave like this in any future Final Fantasy. It's just the extreme to the side angle to the left, you say? Is that one that's up top, or is it in dinosaur territory? Well, actually, I think it's... no, it's just here. I was gonna say it was both. Different shape.
What's this?
Different quotes. It's a plush chocobo. Hey, that sells for something. Are you my mark? I think you're my mark. You're the one. Alright. Big yawn. So, things I want to do. Growth egg off. Replaced with... I guess probably... General's belt. A lot of those are earth attacks. Imperial armlet. Are you going to be durable enough for this? Morale talisman off. Replaced with... I think I decided that Roar was no element, like I couldn't defend against it. It's just gonna happen, I need to be in Tortoise and weather it that way. So, what I should give you is the Siltstone Ring, because most of the attacks are Earth. My healer should have one of those too, maybe? Yeah, instead of the Witch's Bracelet. And Saz is okay as he is. This is very, very lackluster for this. Why don't I give you... Oh, you know what? I wonder if this entire time I've had those catalogs on, if it hasn't worked because it hasn't been on the party leader. I wonder if only the party leader... Because that applies to Doctor's Code, but that's for using directly? Okay, I can test this with the growth egg. Kinda want to do it now, but there's no super convenient stuff to do it on, is there? Let's do it on inconvenient things, because I'd like to know. Alright, I need a fight that gives me a known amount of experience. Are there any up here? Like a cactuar? There is a cactuar here. And a Seath Stone. Yeah, but it's one cactuar. I don't know how many points a cactuar normally gives. Well, okay, let's fight this, and hi, you. Then I'll find another one. They're not too hard to find. So no growth egg. Oh, you're right, I started in Cerberus. Not what I meant to do. If I do this, what are your, You're weak to fire, so I should get unfired. Can I sabotage you in some way? No, not in D-Protect at least. Gonna extrapolate from the growth egg on non-party leader whether or not the item catalogs can work on non-party leader. Doctor's Code is different because it is specifically the leader using potions. No one else can do it.
Just another battle.
But is it different? So by default, Cactuar gives 5,000. Now I need to find another one or respawn that one. I wonder if respawning that one's actually going to be easiest. That's a chocobo jump point. How far away you suppose I gotta go? Farther than that. Where is the next nearest chocobo? Or maybe Cactuar. Oh, that thing's still there. Let's look at it up close. That's hard to do. That's about the best angle I'm gonna get, huh? Okay. Well, that's what that looks like. Cactua. Where can I find one? I hear one. Up top there. Can I get there from where I am? Yes. Hello, Sholongui. You're not my target, that thing is. Here. Growth egg. And also... sure. You know what? No, I'm gonna change. You can try to stand still as a statue, but I know exactly who you are. That won't fool me. 5,000 or 10,000? What's it gonna be? I suspect 10,000. Yes, okay, good. So, collector's catalog. All catalogs probably work on non-party leader. That's gonna be my take. Alright, so now here in enemy intel, your potential drops are Platinum Ingot, Trapezohedron. I think it is worth cataloging for those. Where will I put this? I want both. I want the rare item more. I guess here's probably the best spot. Let's sacrifice a little bit of strength, which is acceptable. Unless... Yeah, here. I'm gonna put away a weirding glyph instead. She is weird enough as it is. Collector's catalog. That's a Shalangri. Big yawn. Hi Vanille, you're already down there. Or you stayed down there. Hi Saz, you're already down there. Both like, what the heck are you doing, Lightning? I don't understand you. Those chains are buried under the ground. It's been that long since that thing lifted its front legs. Hind legs? Hind legs. Big yawn. Keeps happening. Just very sleepy dinosaurs here. Okay, so that's all ready to go. These might not be. They're not. Now they might be. Espionage. Sure. Alright, let's try it. Tell me that time, tell me how possible this is now. Is this going to be a super huge nightmare? I might be making a mistake here, but let's find out. Everybody wants to deprotect that, that's great. Let's be counting. One, yeah, so I do want a tortoise for that. Can you be slowed? No. Not the legs either. Oh, good grief. Okay, so let's do that thing. Yeah, you're gonna stomp, I know. I'm gonna ignore. I'm not gonna ignore completely. Can you kill that leg on your own? I think it'd be easier with two more. Will they attack the other targets? I might blitz a bit. That would help. Made it in time. And they taunted. Okay, it's gonna be 2 cycles on the leg, it looks like. That's fine. Oh, that was too late. Oops. It's not the right timing for thaumaturgy. Alright, 2 cycles per leg. How many on the head once a leg is done, I wonder? I think it was 4 stumps. 5. Don't really need to army of 1, I can just do this. 6. Quake happening. Quake's not too scary. Can you kill that super quick? Just super quick. You scourged it, but it lived. Hmm. This thing's a lot faster than I remembered. Does this go faster than a Longui? One, by the way. 2. I don't know where my gear shift is. Three. I'm doing my best. Oh, be dead, please. Okay, it's dead. Big stomp. Alright, hero's charge. 3 stomps, maybe? I did not manage to interrupt that. 4 stomps, maybe? And then Quake. I'm gonna do another of those. Ah, shoot, that was not Tortoise. It's okay. Kill, 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 kill. Kill quick. Kill quick, kill quick. You can get it. Did it. Okay. Now hit that head a little bit. Ravage it. Status immunities are gone. I do want to espionage it too. At the very least, get deprotect on. Excellent. Drive that bonus upward. He's about to stagger. Do the thing. While you're doing the thing, other 2 be commandoing. Actually, I think I want to stay Tri-Disaster. Keep driving that bonus. And yeah, Cerberus will increase a little bit, so I'll let the last little bit happen with that. Here we go. Oh, can I one-cycle this thing? Doubtful, but I'm gonna try. I think I'm gonna one-cycle it. Oh. Oh. I think I'm gonna, unless it stands up real quick. It stood up. Can I do it anyway? Yes. One cycle. Oh, that was nice. Okay. Army of One might have been a bigger game changer than I thought. Did not get any spoils. But that's very repeatable. I got a gold nugget. Hey, gold nugget for this. Potential for higher value items. Maybe this is where I should get my money. Is this quicker than perfume on Cocoon? Unlikely, no. But potential for trapezahedron? That might matter. Okay. Well, cool. So that was definitely 5 stars. Oh yeah. Okay. Any chance? Hey, wait a second. Vercingetorix cannot ever be staggered, so Army of One will not help with that. No. Longui, though. I might have something viable for Longui. This Army of One thing, it seemed subtle at first, but I am seeing pretty large impact from it. It's good. I can't have both that and Sovereign Fist at the same time. Or High Wind, or whatever. Is it High Wind? Is that what your thing is called? She's a dragoon. It is High Wind. I assume that's like Sovereign Fist. Like, those are all the same thing, right? Maybe. Anyway, I got Gold Nugget. Sure, I'll sell that. So 1 cycle now. I'm still kind of amazed that that worked. Oh, and plush chocobo. Hey, check it out. Somehow I ended up with enough money to probably do something. You think so? Probably need a little more than that. I could give Hope a nice weapon. Well, I'll be prepared to do that if I decide to bring him into the party. I did not bother to look at what the time was because I met it by a lot. So I didn't need to. What am I teaching you, Synergist? Sentinel? Well, you can get a roll level real quick, so might as well. Why would I be teaching you Sentinel? I don't think I'd be teaching you Sentinel. Why does the camera do what it does? Okay, so I'm gonna press left, 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 left. Okay, that's what it is. But now it's stopped. I can't left anymore. Left, left, left. Left, left, left. It's only when it's not settled. Yeah, until it settles, I can keep going left. Anyway. It looks like I was working on Synergist. Because she learns haste eventually, I think? Alright, so again, I have a lot of easy missions out and about, but what I want to do is the medium-hard ones, as in all the Zernitras that are around. So next time is going to be Zernitra Rush, I think. Seems reasonable. Medic's what I was doing? That's what it looks like to me. Kirasa! You might actually be effective now. No. But more than you were before. I could imagine some value in bringing that role for you. Am I doing Synergist? Looks like it to me. The other options were Sentinel. No, Commando. 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 I forgot. Scourge! That's a good one. Not quite HP plus 30, but very close. Fang was learning to Ravage still, or was it something else? I think I stopped that to continue Saboteur, because that's where the stats are. Hope's getting... probably Commando. Anything else I want to consider at all? I see you were doing Saboteur. Yeah, I like Sloga. That's a good idea. There's also Penga, Faga. This will be Dazega. Imperilga? Pretty interesting, but I would like you to be Commando capable. If I'm ever going to bring you, you need to be able to do this. Everybody must. It's the most important role, as it turns out. They are all important. Everything matters. Guess I was doing Saboteur with you. Might as well. What's this here? Sloga. Yeah, you could also learn that. You're a Hope-style Saboteur, almost. Okay. Good stuff. Satisfying day. Happy with all of what has happened here. I want to save here? That must be it. Alright, next time, all of the Zunitras.